Hey everyone, it's Holyman, and it's been a while, but welcome to a video game review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a charming 3D platformer from Team ASOBI and PlayStation, Astro Bot. So the first thing I usually go over is the story, but I mean honestly, for a game like this, story's not really a whole lot. It's not the main focus, it's just kind of the background, just kind of a setting for the gameplay to take place in. I'll go over it pretty quick though. I mean, you're kind of seeing it in the background. Astro and his friends breading in their PS5 ship. Alien comes along, takes all the parts, crash lands, and now Astro has to go find all his friends and puzzle pieces and, everything. Like I said, it's serviceable. I mean, I don't really care about the alien, but, I care about Astro and his friends. And really, like I said, it's just a backdrop for what's really important, which is the gameplay. So, as I've said, this is a 3D platformer, and it's honestly one of the best 3D platformers we've gotten in a while. Astro himself only has two buttons to worry about. You can jump, and you can hold the jump button to hover for a little bit, which can also count as an attack. You can also punch things with square and hold and release square for a little bit to do a spinny attack. And honestly, from the way that Astro moves to, just basic jumping and attacking things, he controls like a dream. It's really fun to just wander around with him, just interacting with everything. The star of the show is the levels themselves. I forgot the level count. I think there's 18 main ones. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but each one of them is very unique. They're all fun and creative to explore. Team ASOBI just knocked it out of the park with all of them. All the levels are long enough and large enough to hold a lot of secrets, a lot of bots to find, puzzle pieces. Some levels have secret exits that lead you to what's called the Lost Galaxy, which is extra levels. But they're short enough that they don't overstay their welcome. A lot of them also have power-ups that you can get, usually taking the form of animals. You've probably seen them in the trailers. All of them, well, I won't say all of them, most of them offer unique gameplay experiences. They're fun to mess around with. Some of them only show up once, like I think they showed it in the trailer. I don't want to spoil too much, but the mouse power-up where you can shrink and, the whole level just opens up to you that way. That one only shows up once. Kind of makes sense. That level was probably really intense to make. Some of them show up a few more times. One of my personal favorites is the time slowing power up that you can get. That one shows up a few times, not only in the main level that it's in, but also I think a couple of the challenge levels as well, if I'm remembering correctly. There was one that I kind of was not enjoying. I won't say what it is. I will say, though, that I'm just kind of a dummy. I didn't realize that you had to use the controller as well with the triggers to grip things as you're climbing. It took me forever till I realized you had to do that, so I'm not going to bash that one too hard because it's kind of my fault. But like I said, they're all unique and creative. I love the levels to death. One of the main selling points of the game is the VIP bots that you can find throughout the game. So there's 300 bots total, but I think it was like 179 of them are, like I said, VIP bots. And there are references to other games that are related to Sony in some way. And man, they really took the time and the care into a lot of those VIP bots. I say a lot, I mean all of them. My bad. So yeah, like I said, they're references. They're hiding out in the world when you find them. Usually, when you find them, it's a reference to their game in some way, like a small reference. And then when you get them into the hub world, which, by the way, the hub world's really good too. I don't want to touch on it too much. Anyway, when you get them to the hub world, some of them, they get there, you can hit all of them, and they do a special little animation connected to their character. Most of them, though, they're not fully equipped. So as you collect puzzle pieces, you unlock certain buildings at the crash site. And the first one you get is the capture device, the gotcha machine, not the capture device, gotcha machine. So basically, it's 100 coins. You pay it, and you get some kind of equipment, which goes to the bot, and then they're fully equipped, and then you can see their little animation. All of them, like I said, a lot of love and care put into it. I don't want to spoil too much, but some of a few of the VIP bots have full levels dedicated to themselves and their franchises. I will do the first one, which is Ape Escape. Sorry, that one slipped my mind a little bit. But, you know, all of them, like, man, like, they are some of the best levels in the game. And like I said, I don't want to spoil too much, but they are always at the end of each of the galaxies that you explore. And it's always a treat to just see them. And like I said, the VIP bots are all very good in the game. And with that, I'll get into my final thoughts. So I've put a lot of thought into this. It's been a while since I've actually reviewed a game, but, I've reviewed quite a bit of games over a while, and I don't think I've actually ever called one a masterpiece, but I think Astro Bot, in my opinion, might be a masterpiece. I kind of go back and forth on it, but I think I'm going to call it that. So, like I said, the levels are great. He controls great. And all the references and all the love for Sony history, it's just all knocked out of the park. There are some flaws to the game, but honestly, they're kind of nitpicks. Because, no game's perfect, but I really just enjoyed playing this game so much. I recommend everyone pick it up, go ahead and play it. I got the platinum. Took me 27 hours to beat. I forgot to mention this, but, game is a little bit on the easier side, but there are challenge levels, and quite honestly, they can get pretty tough. So if you're looking for a challenge, there you go. But yeah, I'm actually going to call this game a masterpiece. So that's it for this review. Like I've mentioned, it's been 2 years since I reviewed a game. My last one was Kingdom Bridge of Spirits, and that was in 22, I think. Yeah, I think it was 22. So, might be a little rusty. Sorry about that, but I just had to talk about this game. Plus, I felt like it was time to come back and review games. I don't know the frequency of which I'm going to review games because, it's a time thing. But I'll admit, felt good to come back and do this. So, probably be reviewing more games in the future. And with all that said, that is the end of this review. If you liked what you've seen, go ahead and please like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit the notification bell to keep up with everything I do. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.